I am the white rabbit. Might not look like it. I didn't think that people would actually think that I was an actual white rabbit. I mean, let's not take things too literally now. I mean, world doesn't work in a literal sense. But, I'd assume that because you're in my apothecary that you're going to be needing some sort of remedy, correct? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I mean, that could have just been a daydream, because if you're looking for remedies like this, then maybe you've gone on a trip or two, to put it delicately, of course. Here, let me just bring out my little book. But, no, I mean, I don't know if you've seen me before or whatnot, but you probably just thought of my face when you thought of the rabbit. Oh. So, that's quite an intricate. Okay. That's quite. Would you mind telling me what your problem is first, so that way I can start looking it up before you start telling me about your whatever happened? Thank you. Okay. So, you just need to find. There we go. And how much poison do you need? That's a lot of poison. Okay. To kill an entire forest full of deer. Okay. Wow. Looks like someone's against PETA. Okay, so as you were saying, your trip. Yeah, I have no. Like, if you want to buy it, fine, have it, but I really couldn't care less. So, as you were saying. Poisoning. Okay, so poisoning. So you traveled into a forest, you met a deer who put makeup on you, and told you to disguise yourself from the other deer, and then you met a white rabbit, and you think I'm the white rabbit. I'm not that rabbit. I'm sorry. I'm the white rabbit of the apothecary, but it's just a nickname that I gave myself. Why? I guess it's just because I have a tendency to, I don't know, jump, I guess? I don't know. Hop from business to business. Oh, I lost the page. I'm so sorry. There we go. Just give me one moment. Oh, here we go. Excellent. Food poisoning right here. Now. I found your remedy. Let me just keep this book open to this page and just keep looking or referencing it periodically, so that way I don't mess up the little potion I'm going to be making you. Let me bookmark that right there. Now, just need to make sure that you are in a sound state of mind to be asking for something this daring. So, let me just check your aura, man, and see exactly where you stand psychologically, as in, are you in a frame of mind to be asking for something so lethal, such as poison that would take out an entire forest full of deer? So let me just check your mind. You don't want to lose your head now? Yeah, the Red Queen. She's always saying off with your head, and I frankly don't abide by that philosophy, so let me just try and see. I don't want you to lose your head. The Red Queen wouldn't appreciate that. The Red Queen being government, of course, because I can't sell lethal poison. What other poison is there to someone who has lost their head? Otherwise it would be off with my head, literally. So I think your aura checks out to be quite clean. there is a cleanse. There is something clean about you, something sane. So I will be giving you what you want, which is enough poison to kill a forest full of deer that you claim to be cannibalistic and that have been persecuting you. And what else did you say happened in your dream? You escaped the forest. You took refuge within a kingdom, Snow White's kingdom. Wow, awesome. That's, yeah, completely 100%. And Snow White ended up being a cannibal. And how exactly did you escape this cannibal, Snow White? Wow, poor Snow White. So you killed her for reals this time. So she's not waking back up. No matter how many times her prince kisses her, she's just dead. Wow. Good job. Good job. But I'm still glad that you're still in a decent frame of mind. I mean, it's perfectly okay. Let me just, here, hopefully, let me see if I can find some mushrooms. Just to bring you back down to sanity. I know it's a bit odd, but it's something that we must do in order to trypophobia. In order to trypophobia. In order to I don't know, bring you to some where at least I can at least kind of think you're normal. Ah, okay. Got it. I do believe you. I just have to disagree with you when you say that. Where is it? I just have to disagree with you when you say, here, can you see it? Help me search. When you say that I'm the white rabbit. Oh, that's... I usually don't suggest people chasing my store because once again I hop from business to business and chasing the white rabbit isn't a wise decision. Here's a little block of wood. You always have to keep these things very hidden. Once again, the Red Queen is very, very peculiar when it comes to mushrooms. The only plants she wants are the ones that are phony, the ones that are painted. Painted, tainted, whatever. But it smells beautiful. Here, take a whiff of this. It smells quite lovely, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, it smells quite good. I would suggest it 10/10. But, I can't seem to find any mushrooms, maybe. I think I'm going to keep looking so that way I at least say that I didn't give up. So I just need to make sure that there are no mushrooms before I give up. There's a little, I think this is the head of a mushroom right here. Yeah, this is the head of a mushroom. Here, open your mouth. Just, there we go. And eat it? Yeah, just eat it like you would any other thing. Just chew it. And then swallow it. You should be feeling that soon. Nails on a chalkboard. Now, there we go. For your pills. Before I give you what you've been looking for, I must warn you that there is a certain code that I have noticed when it comes to administering pills, and a certain code or a misconception that people have when it comes to my pills. What I have to say on this matter is that, once again, it's a misconception. I'm trying to put it as delicately as I possibly can, considering how people are inclined to take the pills that they order from me themselves, and that's not something that I endorse unless people are fully educated on the pills that I am giving them. So, to tell you the truth, I have to tell you just a little secret. Okay, here, I'll just whisper it in case the Red Queen is listening, and I don't want her to listen to any of the business that goes on in my store. So, one pill is gonna make you larger, and one pill is gonna make you small. But the ones that mother gives you, your mother, don't do anything at all. So, now that you know that, I can now give you in good conscience what you're looking for. It's been in my possession for a little while. I don't really know if it'll be enough, but it should be. And frankly, I do believe you when you say that there is a forest filled with deer that are cannibalistic and that are terrorizing or threaten to terrorize humanity. And I do believe you when you say that you killed Snow White, who was also a cannibal. But frankly, Snow White That's Alice. Alice is 10 feet tall now. The Red Queen, forced me to give her some pills that made her taller, and they basically turned her into Hulk. And now she's chained up like the guy from the Goonies in a cellar below us. And frankly, I feel terrible for her because I just need to give her another pill, and frankly, I don't have any of that supply. So if you could vanquish the deer from the forest, and if you using these pills, and if you could give me just one ingredient from that forest that I need in order to make a pill for Alice, who is now just moaning and sighing from the frustration of being like a 10-year-old girl who's also 10 feet tall and chained up like some sort of beast. If you could just like get a small ingredient, a certain mushroom, I would greatly appreciate it. It's a very small mushroom, in fact. Here, let me see if it has it in this book here. It's a very, very small mushroom. No, it's not going to be in this book. Here, just give me one moment. To pull up my other book here. Let's try. Let's see if there's any images. It kind of looks like this image right here. It looks quite common, but it actually is blue. It's not purple or anything. It's not like lavender. It's not green, like some sort of sprout from the grass. It's blue. Blue. If you can find me this plant that looks like this, that is blue within that forest, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you end up finding it for me, I'll reward you with one of my books, so that way you can give one of them to the owl and leave it for her or him or by whatever gender they decide to go by, because it's an owl. You can leave it for them in the edge of the forest. And trust me, I have a large library of books that you can borrow from. In fact, you can have one of them if you like. You just need to give me that blue plant so that way I can help Alice, because she's trapped at the moment. But right now, I'm just gonna go, and now that you're completely serviced and you're completely sane in your head, I'm just gonna go back to running my business. I hope that you and your delusional forest, whatever that is, that you can have your own little trip and whatnot. You're on mushrooms. You can see the truth now. So you can just, kind of go on and try to be a little saner. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go smoke a banana, as the kids say. I don't know. I'm just gonna go and relax from your vibe, man, because your vibe is quite